I love that song.
I see you dancing. I was dancing.
Yes.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Hot Tea with Pleasures. Another episode coming to you Saturday night, 8 p.m. Hi, Hillary. How are you doing?
I am good. Hillary here in
Good.
Ontario,
Looking
Canada.
looking nice and bright. Nice and bright. I'm Teresa here in the beautiful island of Barbados, even when it rains. And we have
Hillary in Ontario, Canada.
what's the weather like over there? What's the
Uh,
weather like?
you want the weather where I am or the weather the rest of Canada? Because
The weather where you are.
where I am is always looks like it's England. Rainy and cold and
Like,
sometimes
say that again. It always look
it
like
always
what?
like we're in England, like in London, England, because it's always like
No.
damp and rainy sometimes, and even when and then it gets really
Oh,
hot and muggy, and then it goes back to damp really quickly. So that's where I
okay.
am. But the rest of Ontario is probably having a great summer. Just saying.
Hmm. I must look up my family in Ontario and
Yes, you
see
should.
what the weather is like there. And
You should be over here. But anyways.
oh, soon, 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 soon. You always tell me I should be over there. Anyway, let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
Our topic today is entitled fetishism. Fetish, fetishism. Okay. Do you have
Yes.
a fetish, Hillary? We're just
I
jumping
think
right
we
into
I
it. Do
think
you
we
have a
all got
fetish?
fetishes here.
No,
Mine's
we all
probably
have a fetish.
yeah.
It's amazing, right? When you ask Hillary, we keeping it raw and real, as she always says.
That's right.
When you ask
You're asking the
Hillary,
right questions.
Hillary, what's your fetish? Or Hillary,
Hmm.
because last we had entanglement.
Yeah.
It's like we all got there. She always generalize it. Now, my question again is, Hillary,
Hmm.
do you have a fetish?
Yes, we do.
Two. As we go through this evening episode,
I'm none of the
we will
mine are
talk
on
about
there.
fetish. Pardon?
Mine are not on there.
Okay, we learn about fetish, fetishism, if it's good, if it's bad.
Hmm.
But
We all got
you
it.
know, I say once you're living, you're gonna go through something, you're gonna do something. Just
Hmm.
make sure you come out the better end.
At
Our
least
life
Teresa don't
that
like my
is.
lipstick today. She said I have my lip look out of sort, but whatever. I like it.
There's a reason why I say that, so I'm keeping an eye on you. Don't worry. I love you lot, so
I
there's a
love you
reason for
lots too.
that. Okay, let's get into it.
Hmm.
Fetishism. Fetishism is a sexual behavior and it's linked to particular activity, position, object, a body part. Hmm. And I pause there, a body part. Anyhow, we'll see as we go along how interesting that can be. Some people have what others may consider an unusual fetish,
Mm.
such like big feet, leathers or lace clothing, smells. You know, you have a
Exhaust
perfume
pipe.
that, oh gosh, that's wait, you just stopped me in my tracks. So what?
I watched a show one time. A guy had a fetish with exhaust pipe, girl. Hmm.
Oh, oh,
He
should I
would
ask what he
he would
did with
make
the
love to his
exhaust pipe?
he made love to his car using the exhaust. It sounds like an
Okay.
entanglement, but whatever.
Okay. Smells and they like to watch or listen to particular videos
Hmm.
or sounds. I asked the question, does having a fetish cause a distraction or an embarrassment from
Hmm.
what you just said or further breaks the law? Now that's when your fetish can get you in trouble.
Hmm. I
What do
don't
you
think he
think?
get in
Like
trouble for for having sex with
is it your
exhaust in
fetish?
his driveway.
Lord. Fetish can be of commodity or materialistic. So you can have a
Hmm.
commodity fetish or fetish commodity, let's say. Because in doing some research, when I looked it up, first it told you what fetish was, and then it had this whole long list of different fetishes. The fetishes, is that a right word or just fetish? Is it
Fetish.
plural? Just fetish, okay.
Hmm.
And this commodity fetish or materialistic fetish It is a public reaction, having self-control of your desire. So basically knowing the time and place is what is appropriate for the moment. And does it take over your personality or your focus on what is normal everyday life? Don't get me wrong, fetishism doesn't relate only to sexual or arousal. As persons have what's the guy's name? Karl Mack, that's his name. He talks about commodity fetish. So commodity fetish is, I'm just going to tell you briefly, is the condition in which a production is no longer seen as a social endeavor, but as a simple exchange of money and commodities, or it conceals private labor, as these workers are only social at a point of exchange. No, that's commodity fetish. Hot pleasures, that's what we are, that's what we are bringing to you. We are not discussing that side of fetishism. We are relating to things sexual. Hot tea with pleasures are bringing to you fetishism from the sexual point of view.
Sounds like it's like a confession.
Fetishism. Everyone has a fetish, as you said in general.
Everybody got one, but you say you're confessing right now. But go on.
Okay. Firewall is coming up. Sorry about that. Fetishism, from what I'm bringing to you, is referring to the intense sexual arousal from use of an inanimate object, your toys, that can be a fetishism, or from a very specific focus on a non-genital body part or parts that causes a significant distress or functional impairment. Okay? So, in saying that, there are so many different fetishes that persons have. We talk about video. They talk about sounds.
Notice she starts to smile when you say certain words.
We talk about video. We talk about sound.
Video.
And we talk about body parts. So, Hillary, from what I just read, what do you think? What would you say your word is a fetish?
Sorry? What?
What would you say in your words? What do you understand of a fetish being?
It's something you're obsessive with. It's something that causes sexual behavior in you or get you aroused very easily. Something that turns you on, when you see it or touch it or feel it or do it.
You see it or touch it or do it. Okay. Okay. Well, we did some research. We did some research. We came across.
Hopefully, our lubricant will become a fetish to everybody out there.
We came across a number of common sexual fetishes. If you want to go and do your research, and this is where I'll pause. And Hillary, give us our disclaimer.
Our disclaimer for today is that we did not write these. We didn't write them. We just read them, researched them, and said, "Oh, okay, I can see that." That's our disclaimer for today. There you go. Back to you, Teresa.
Thank you. So now we have that out of the way. Cosmopolitan was one of the
sources. Yep.
Sources we got our research from. I find if you want to find out anything, especially about the body, whether it's makeup, clothing, and in this case, fetish, you can check Cosmopolitan. They have a number of things.
You know what? I never read that magazine until we started doing Hot Pleasures.
Oh, yeah?
No. I'm a tomboy.
Here, they had a magazine called Inquire. Remember that one?
I'll be honest with you. I was a tomboy Don't let looks fool you. I'm still a tomboy. I like my hiking and my this and my that, or roughing out, gardening, anything outdoors, whatever. I'm kind of, not being
So
able to
you
do it
never
right
pick a
now.
magazine that you said that to say that.
Yeah, no magazines, bro. No magazines.
You
Sorry.
got
The only,
magazines about Janet.
you
You
know what
got
magazine
magazine
I
on
used to.
trucking.
Well, I'll tell you which magazine I used to be obsessive with. Archie, that one, that, and Nancy Drew.
And the word that you just used, obsessive,
Yeah,
that's a fetish.
yeah. So
So you see, all fetishes are not bad.
yeah, I'm telling you,
All
give me some
fetishes are
Nancy
not
Drew
bad.
and some Archie. Oh yeah, I just showed my
So,
age.
they still got Archie books though.
But they
Archie
yeah,
and
but
Hardy
not
Boys
like the
and Nancy
original.
Drew
Not like
and
the original.
all those Amelia Jane.
No, I look at
Anyhow,
the arting and every. No, it's not the original.
mhm.
Sorry. Go on.
back to our topic.
Yeah.
With we have a number of fetish, um, we have a number of fetish things here. There are lots of things and places of our body that turns several people on.
Okay.
And if you want to type and let us know in the comments any fetish that you may have and how you came about this fetish, go right ahead. We can have a discussion on it. You never know. We might have a topic out of what you send us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and fetishes that turns you on, they are referred to as sexual fetishes. And as time goes by, you will learn that several people have several fetishes and what gets them going. So we're gonna go through some common ones.
What's yours, Teresa?
And my fetish,
Yeah.
um,
Sexual fetish.
my sexual fetish. I don't think I have one per se. I will
Mm-hmm.
have to like when I'm, engage in that activity to see if it's a case that I gravitate to this one
Yeah.
or you know. So, but to say, oh, point well, I like toys or I like this position or like that. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I said, what you think?
So,
What's that thought right there? That thought that got you smiling and looking on the side. It's a
so
thought. Something just
I
happened.
started to read my first one. Number one, role
Is
play.
that what it was? It was.
Role play.
She saw the role play. She go,
Are
oh,
they,
that's it.
are they
Is.
reading each other now, Hillary? Role play is the most common, and I call it kink. You know, the things tend to change so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
That even like last week's discussion, we were talking about entanglement.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, there was entanglement goes way back,
Right.
and you can follow entangled issues or situations. I would say that
Mm-hmm.
not issues. You can follow entanglement situations from. I mean, mostly zoom in on celebrities because they're out there. Their business is out
Right.
there and all that. They're in the public. But we didn't used to call them entanglements before. We should just say a situation or it's
Situationship.
complicated, you know? But I know fetish is not a new word.
No.
But before
It's
we used to
kink.
call it
Kinky.
your kinky.
Mm-hmm.
What's your kink?
Yeah.
So they're changing. I don't know if they're trying to polish the words or
Make it all
I don't know what they come
politically
up with these
correct.
things,
You
but
mean?
every generation has a different name for something, which is
Mm-hmm. And
something
it's the
from
same
old.
thing. Recycled.
So, yep,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing. Okay, role playing is one of the most common kinks, and it involves playing characters. What character would you play
She's
today?
smiling too much. I'm gonna say this. You are
Playing
smiling. Wait,
characters
you're.
outside
It's
of your
like all the pearly whites
day-to-day
came
life.
out.
Playing characters outside of your day-to-day life. Who are you
Confession.
gonna be, Hillary?
What did Usher say?
Who?
These are my
You
confessions.
know what? You're here. You're
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
What do your hair looks like? Which character? Which superhero?
Oh,
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Uh,
Really? Okay.
Our audience, look at Wonder Woman. It's a good thing that we are red and blue today.
Oh, dang.
Mm-hmm. Mine is not red and blue today, so if y'all viewers looking at me like, "But Teresa, you going red and blue?"
What color
Don't
is
come
that?
with that.
Purple?
I
That
have an
purple?
orange and a deep purple.
Deep purple?
I try to wear
Or
our team
colors?
colors,
Yeah, Hillary don't play
our
fair.
purples and
My,
our gold.
see,
So
our colors
you got
are
much of them, but we're
yeah.
gonna get
But not
there
only
when we
that too,
come
I tend to
on.
be a little bit bright when I come on. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to dull down the picture. It was extra sun. According to our Aerosmith, the sunshine. No, I ain't trying to be that.
All right, so
I got 10 messages coming in.
I just got that bit off. Role playing is one of the most common kinks,
Mm-hmm.
usually as a part of a sex scene. So if you want to come up with being a Wonder Woman, which character goes with Wonder Woman? Was it Superman or
I
Spider
was not a
Man
fan of
or
Wonder Woman, girl. I was a fan
Batman?
of Hulk. It's
Hulk.
Spider Man. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who Hulk would pair with. So, but you never know. If you find a Hulk, you just put your partner in a
Jason Momoa.
yellow and red suit. You gotta play his. What was his wife's name?
Lisa Bonet.
You have to play Lisa Bonet.
Okay.
Yeah, you on your locks,
Yeah.
girl,
Yeah,
coming
maybe
back.
locks. I look like her
You on
though.
your
I
locks.
want to look like her when I in her age, but dang, but I ain't. I'm
Gosh, I don't
close.
know what she's doing.
I
Her
know.
and what's the other lady, Jeanette Jackson?
Yeah, Janet Jackson.
Jeanette Jackson
Well, we
put
know
some
what Janet
size on,
Jackson's
but
doing, but I think Lisa Bonet is all
her
natural.
face
Just
is
saying.
good. Mm-hmm. These people are
Keep
taking
it
care of
raw
themselves,
and
man.
real.
I'll put it down to that. Whatever they're doing,
Whatever they're doing,
if it's
off
unbroken,
hats off to
you
them.
don't need to fix it. No, if it's fixed, if it's working, you don't have to fix it.
There you go.
So this can change from tossing on. Oh man, you don't have to do much for a role play. All the man has to do is put a tie on. All you have to do is put a tie on. Look at my friend smiling
No,
now.
I'm looking at you because you pearly whites over there though. Ooh.
When I said look at my friend smiling, I
Mm-hmm.
mean my friend that will be watching this podcast later.
She telling her confessions.
All you have to do is put a tie on. Okay, that's role play for you.
Wow.
So I wonder what would I have to put on. If you put on a tie, that's business like.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to come in? Just heels, isn't it?
A maid outfit. When you have nothing on, you just made
No,
just a
no, no.
no, no, no. You have to
If
get
I
the
put
maid.
a maid outfit
No, the maid
on,
outfit, girl, it comes up to your thigh, like it's that short, and and
forget
then the
the maid
back, you
outfit.
don't
Just
have
the
anything on under
heels.
there anyway, so the back is
Uh,
like,
That's too much. That's too much work for me, man.
oh, so you just want to come in birthday suit? Okay.
The heels. I'll decide what else goes out with the
Wow.
heels.
Confessions.
And I think the maid outfit,
Mm-hmm.
you see a lot and a nurse outfit. You
Nurse.
see a lot of that when they have Halloween and they do the costume party.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two outfits you see a lot of. I think it's because of the little short
Mm-hmm.
skirt, like the netball skirt.
Yeah, just don't come
Anyhow,
to me,
that's that
Donald Trump.
one for role play. The next one is objectification.
Mm-hmm.
So this object is like hair,
Mm-hmm.
color. Your hair, your color.
You want to know what one guy
What
came up to me and said
thing?
one time?
Mm-hmm.
I think your forehead's so sexy.
Thinking what?
My forehead. Girl, you know what Michael Jackson did? A
I
moonwalk.
think you need to trick some of these men that walk up to you. Just keep walking. Just keep
I don't have
walking.
conversations. I just go like, huh?
Huh?
Keep it moving. Whatever.
Okay.
He got forehead problems. He's a forehead. Oh yeah, that forehead. I could tell. I know what you were. Forehead.
Okay.
I'm like,
I have a friend, but I'm gonna wait till we get further on down before I mention
he already
him.
done told me, but I want to mention when you mention that friend's
Objectification.
situation.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you a little
Uh,
bit more about that situation there too. Go on.
Okay. The objectification, you have
Mm-hmm.
hair and color. Women in gorgeous men, ta-da,
It's a wig.
have proven to be a prime attractive feature in women. Even men are going bald to retain their appeal for women.
Mm.
Huh? Even men are going bald to retain the appeal for women. So that's one body part that is under objectification.
Mm-hmm.
And color is another one. Colors are another common fetish
Yeah.
found among men. A man can see a woman in blue or red.
What's your
Mine
color?
is mine is orange.
Mine is orange too. I like
Mine
orange
is
and custard.
orange and purple.
I like custard. Anything fall. Custard.
Custard.
Yeah,
I'm
custard,
more I'm a more
orange.
pastel color kind
No,
of
I like the
person.
burnt colors. Any kind of
So when you see
burnt
me
red,
drop
burnt
something
orange.
bright like red and
No, they're
those
not. They're not.
bright colors.
They're not bright. What are you talking about? Like
No,
olive.
when
Like
you drop, when you see me wear things that are not, you know what people call baby colors,
yeah,
light colors. I like
that's the
that
winter
kind of.
colors.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The autumn colors where you have the, like you said, the burnt
That's
oranges and
me.
stuff. Yeah, I like that as well.
I love those. I like to see a guy in a in like a navy color. No, not navy. Olive. The olive color. I love
The
that color.
green,
I love olive green.
like the army kind of deep kind
Yeah.
of green. Yeah,
Yes. Eddie,
there you
I
go.
love that color. It's my favorite.
But I saw
Mm-hmm.
my friend, in blue. He had on blue and gray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if it was where he was going. I don't know, but it was like, you going blue and gray? All right.
She was like, I got you.
I didn't know if that was such of a fetish, but that I don't know what it was. And
Uh-huh.
now we didn't see people for a while. Things happen. Anyhow, a man can see a woman in blue or red and instantly get aroused. So that's objectification on that little snippet. But going into further, it says whether it's a kink or fetish, objectification means arousal by being dehumanized. And this is explained by Rose.
Mm-hmm.
For example, someone who wants to be used as a sex doll or as a sex object would have an objectification kink or fetish. If that is the only way they can get off. Ooh. It's important to know this is different than an objectum kink or fetish. People with objectum fantasy have sexual relationships or attraction to inanimate objects.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Like the exhaust pipe.
Ooh. That seems, when we said unusual.
Yeah.
That's an unusual one.
Well, I guess it turns him on.
The unusual one.
Everybody have their own thing.
Circle and metal. Black. Ash. Gas. Diesel.
Maybe he
Smut.
keeps his exhaust pipe clean.
Maybe. Next one, number 3. There's a pregnancy fetish.
Oh yeah.
A pregnancy fetish
They got
is
some men
having
that
an
want to get with pregnant women.
intense sexual attraction to some or all aspects of pregnancy. For some people, it might be the round belly, whereas for others, it could be the lactation, whether it's the actual act of breastfeeding or milk itself. And this is explained by Adam. Now, let me tell you,
She got
the only way you're supposed to drink that milk
They got people
is
though.
if mama needs help in getting it out. That milk is for the baby alone. I got some friends that.
I remember when I was pregnant, I had this guy come up to me and he's like, "You're so sexy." I go, "Excuse me, I'm pregnant," and he goes, "I know." Oh. Michael Jackson moonwalk out the way. Yeah, I used to get hit on a lot when I was pregnant. I don't like that.
There's one thing you should learn: you don't mess with when she's pregnant. If she was quiet then, if she was reserved then, there is something that the hormones
you become very hormonal and sexual. Yeah. You become hormonal and very sexual too when you're pregnant. Yeah. You're more sensitive to everything.
Not only sensitive, you can get on a defense. You can go from 0 to 10 real quick.
No, even real 10. Quick. Girl, it is like 1,000.
I ain't know this pregnancy fetish.
It's 1,000 real quick. I'll tell you this.
Any person that is going to risk this, listen, be arm's length
Make
away,
sure you're married to them.
I ain't no risking that one. Be arms
I
length
would
away with
tell
if
you.
they're ready to lash out.
Mm-hmm.
But I find when you're pregnant, people get, I don't want to say aggressive, but they go into defense mode.
I was more defensive on
They
the
go
second one, but
into
on the
they go
first,
into
my first kid, I was more
defense mode.
sexual. I was, I, I found I was very hormonal, and very, very,
Hmm.
you know, yeah.
Okay.
But the second
So
one,
that's that one. But
mm-hmm.
let me tell you, that breast milk, you only need to assist in getting that breast milk out if
No,
the
no,
baby's not getting it out.
no, no,
But
no, no, no,
that
no.
breast milk
We're
is
not
for
encouraging. No, no,
baby.
no.
Okay? No, because I know of a situation where the baby was sucking
Mm-hmm.
and nothing was happening. And daddy had to help out.
Well, you could squeeze your boob. It's okay.
That daddy help out.
Oh,
Daddy
oh,
help
here
out.
comes our little present on
Mhm.
the screen. We got 10 minutes.
Okay. The fourth one, I always get tied up. Oh gosh, tongue tied. Pronounce it
Exhibitionist,
for me then. Go on.
exhibitionism.
That word.
Yeah.
Exhibitionism. Okay. In sexual context, it means it's a sexual kink in which the person feels sexually aroused at the idea or reality of being seen naked. So when you're standing,
She's smiling
we
again.
tend to we tend to do this when we are vacationing. When we standing in the window getting dressed, it's like, oh, we put some
I'm
clothes on.
listening. I'm listening.
Because when end up you're gonna leave the place, no one knows you.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows you, so you can end up
But
leaving
you
there.
hear these fantasies of women hoping that their mate will like take them out on the patio and have sex with them right there or whatever or against
When
the
you say
window.
fantasy,
Yeah,
you mean they hoping it
they
happens?
hoping it happens.
Man,
Where
that did happen. Oh, shucks. That already happened. That already happened.
do tell. Do you want to share the
But
story?
you hoping it happens.
Yeah,
They know hoping it happens and you're on vacation in a strange island
I
or
go on vacation
country.
by myself, so I don't know, girls.
But that's something different. You
No, but
just,
I no, but the people have like
come out of the bathroom in your robe and
yeah, just
just leave
taking it
on the
off.
patio and watch the sun coming up and then the robe might open
Yeah,
and then you go, oh, it's open? I'm on vacation, I'm bothered with that. And go back in.
I'm
So
hearing a lot of
there's your
confession.
exhibitionist.
There's a lot of confession going on in this show.
No, this no, I'm talking about you. You're trying to explain
Me?
that you go on vacation by yourself.
Yeah.
So you going on vacation by yourself doesn't mean that you can't be number four.
Number
Number
four.
four being the exhibitionist in this case.
Moi? No,
Mm-hmm.
girl.
Okay, let me ask you. Person feels sexual aroused at the idea or reality of being seen
Hmm.
naked. So that has nothing to do with if you go
I know,
on
but I don't.
vacation
I
by
don't.
yourself
That's
or
not me
not.
though. That's not me. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Me
It seems
drinking
like
my
it was
water
you
and
though,
minding my
because
business.
yeah, a whole story.
No.
That. Mm-mm.
I can't say that was my last vacation.
Mm-hmm.
In Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
I went to Mexico and I saw a lot of exhibitionism going on in my room. Let's put it that way.
Where did you see it?
So that
No. In your room, you said.
rooms next door of mine, rooms across, and I was like, okay, enjoy yourself. And every morning I went after my I wanted to go down to the gym. When I come back up, I have a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Go put my towel, get dressed, and put my towel over the balcony. I was like, okay, have the view, look at the sun coming up, smell the sea
Check her
sprays
out.
coming in, and
And
just
you're naked.
I didn't say I was naked. No, I
Oh.
wasn't naked. I showered, got dressed, and then I went behind my towel over the back. So when they had those little fold-up dryers outside the balcony, I hang
Mm-hmm.
it over there.
And what were you wearing?
I was already dressed to go back downstairs and have breakfast.
I
Mm-hmm.
That story don't sound right.
Okay, I can see that we are running out of time,
Yeah.
Hillary.
Let's
So
go
we're gonna
out.
go.
Give
Oh,
me
we're gonna
one
go to a
second to
quick
get the
break.
music. Let me get the music cued.
We're gonna go to a quick break, and then we're gonna come back to you. And the next one we're gonna come back to is number 5, and it's the excitement from watching others.
Yeah.
Interesting follow up after exhibitionism.
All right. We'll be back after
We'll be
a
back
few,
soon.
very shortly.
Feel the pain, with the grind, make a change in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
And we're back. See how
Hello,
quick I
hello.
am?
Welcome back to our part two. Part two of our topic, fetish. Fetishism. I don't know why I always get tongue tied with
That's
these words.
okay. We're keep it raw
Pausing
and real,
on
girl.
the word. My tongue was like getting in the right place to call to pronounce
Your
it.
tongue is
So
getting where what now?
in the right place to pronounce it. You know, you put
Oh,
your
okay.
tongue between your teeth and you call out sweet.
I thought you said something else, but all right.
You see, that's how much you are into what we're discussing. So you were saying that you
I'm just
had something to
listening.
say. Is this next one your little scenario or piece
Oh,
that you
watching
wanted
other
to add?
people? No,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's not
No.
me. Voyeurism?
So this
No.
for this next one is voyeurism. Voyeurism is getting sexual excitement from watching others when they are naked or engaging in sex acts.
Yeah, not
Says
me.
Jill. Wait, and Jill is
Like porn, watching porn. You
a
know.
call exotic sex. Oh gosh, so there come a lot of sexologists this time though. I don't think this is the one that I think the one we met before was Amanda or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think Amanda is past 65.
Mm-hmm.
She's a more matured sexologist. So
Mm-hmm.
if anyone out there needs assistance in this area, don't be ashamed. You can Google her and you get some advice, or she will give you able to give you some direction if you read in her book. I think she has a book as well.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Number 6.
While the pleasure is most commonly derived from watching others, the
Mm-hmm.
fetish could also include hearing others engage in sexual acts or even being told about other person's experience.
You know that I
There you
never was
go.
like you know how like a lot of people are turned on by porn and what I've never been that person that when I
Mm-hmm.
see porn like oh yeah I'm turned on. I'm more like that's not real. I start analyzing and everything. I
Growing up, if you want to watch anything like that, at school they have the play. Last time Playboy was a big thing.
the what?
Playboy,
Oh Playboy.
the magazine, the rabbit with the ears.
Yeah,
That I think
yeah,
that's their logo.
yeah.
That was a big thing.
Okay.
And when you were going, well, for me, when I was going to school, you wanted to have any of those magazines. You had to
Yeah.
hide, even at school. You had to go to
You're gonna
play
hide them?
field or out on the set and read those things. You don't dare
Mm-hmm.
take those things at home because I don't know if it's to say shelter, but there's certain things you knew that wasn't coming in the house,
Yeah.
and that
For
was
me
one of
that was
them.
definitely
So,
not in the house.
mhm. So
Yeah.
to watch them as I grew older was like
You didn't miss
it never
anything.
it never appealed to me then.
Yeah. I'm not
It never appealed
into
to me
porn or
then.
anything like that.
However,
Mm-hmm.
I have some friends. Your friends tend to open you up to certain things
Yes.
and give you
My
their
friends do open
stories
me
and
up to a
stuff
lot of
like that.
things.
Hmm. Good and bad. Once you have your head on, you can decide, well,
Of
I'm going to
course.
take this, I'm going to leave that one out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Number 6, foot fetish.
Yes, that's the
Foot
one.
fetish. I
Girl, that
was
you can
told,
get money on Instagram for that.
oh my gosh, I was told about this,
A lot of people like
that
these fit things.
this is something that is not upcoming. This is something that
It's blown
has been
up.
out there for a
It's been
while.
out there for a while, but it's blowing up now because people are actually making a living off of this stuff.
What size feet you have to be?
I have 11, 12, depending on what size, what kind of
Um,
shoe it is. So if any person's like,
so
"Oh, let me
so
see
is
your
it to
feet,"
the
no,
extreme, very small or very large feet?
my feet.
You have to go through an interview by sending pictures of your feet to see if you have bunions, if your nails are nicely cut.
What?
What?
I have
How
nice
does
looking
it
feet, by
go?
the way. My feet are gorgeous, but you will
Mm-hmm.
never see them on the papers. No,
Come on. If I'm just showing my
no.
feet and I'm getting paid,
I understand that, but
hello.
I don't get it,
But that
man.
that's
Everybody
one
for
of the
their
things here.
own.
This foot fetish.
I don't get it, but whatever.
So according to
What did
Dr.
I say?
Powell,
Just because it's when
foot,
they lean on their leg, which is
hmm?
turn leans to genitals. Say what now? This is because they
Mm-hmm.
lead by a leg, which is turn leads to genitals. So they
Okay,
think of the feet being on the
people,
genitals.
yeah, if you got big feet,
Ah, okay. So I
you
guess
got
my big feet can hold their genitalia real hard, huh?
I think that might mostly go for men because you say well, men with big feet got big penises, I should say.
That's
Don't let
just
me be
wrong
raw.
information.
That's what they
It's a
say. You
it's
always hear
it's a
around saying
folk
that. Oh, you got
tale.
big
It's a
feet.
folk
Oh,
tale.
he's tall.
They ain't real.
I know one friend of mine said it's not
It has nothing to do with it.
how it's not the size, it's what you can do with it.
There you go.
If you're listening out there,
Yeah,
that's what was
cause if
said.
you have like an elephant or whatever, you know, trunk and everything, and you
Mhm.
can't do nothing with it, it's just a trunk.
There you go. But these things turn people on. So
I guess.
people with foot fetishes may be submissive, meaning they have a desire to worship at someone's feet
Hmm.
through kissing and massaging or by giving a pedicure. I do massaging and pedicure, but people, I don't have a
They'll
foot
come
fetish,
down
so
to you and be
don't
like,
don't
Teresa,
don't bring it to me.
I like the way you rub my feet.
Mhm. But when I have
All
your
you hear is
feet,
the machete. What'd you say?
a machete in the studios, huh? Remember, I have your feet in my hand.
Yeah.
And I won't risk that though.
Mm.
Because having feet in your hands, the only thing left to do is fall on your back. So no one is gonna risk that one.
Yeah, I guess I'll tell you.
Pedicure, manicure.
Oh, you know what? I like the ear. I actually like ears. I like. That's about it. I like the ear. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a fetish though. I don't think it's a fetish. I just like
Yeah,
it.
another body part is a fetish. Oh, coming on to the feet. We didn't read this bit.
Mm.
Dr. Powell Dr. Paul explained the people will worship at the person's feet by kissing and massaging and giving pedicures.
You want to worship me?
However,
That's fine.
other people enjoy an aspect of humiliation. I want to be stomped. I want to be stomped on or have smelly feet in their faces. At the beginning, we talk about weird,
Teresa's like
unusual,
smelly feet in the face.
weird
Girl,
and unusual.
imagine.
I don't know which one this is. I think this
Imagine
is
your
both. This
guy
is
come to you
also
and he'd be
weird
like,
and unusual.
imagine your
Huh?
guy come to you, Teresa, and he's like, I want to put my smelly feet in your face.
No, wait. You want to put it in my face? You standing up or you on your back? Which one?
It don't matter.
Which
I
one?
want my smelly
This
feet
is
in your face.
after the tub. After the tub.
Yeah, I wanna
Uh-oh.
get those smelly feet in my face.
They have some people that have this fetish
Hmm.
that when you come in from work all sweaty,
Oh, they like the smell.
not only they like the smell, they want action when they're all
Uh-uh.
sweaty.
Go take a shower.
Okay. Mhm. we were saying another body part is a
Uh-huh.
fetish is the ear.
Yeah, I like the
There's
ear.
nothing that arouses the sexual drive more for a lot of people than a soft, smooth,
You
wet
know,
lips
yeah, I was about to say
on
that. I
the
like
ear.
lips. I am really attracted to
How
lips. Like, if
smooth
you have the
wet
right
lips on the
lips,
ear.
you might get me looking at you like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I love lips. Lips are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can see that being part in there.
So lips and ears, you got me.
You're greeting a greeting, wake
Yeah.
up mornings
Yeah.
in the kitchen preparing breakfast, whatever the case is. Yeah, I can see the ear fetish, the wet
The,
lips on the
yeah.
ear.
You know what it is
Yeah.
with the lips, like
Breakfast might come as a second
like an
order, but
appetizer.
yeah.
Let me tell you
Uh,
something. Let me tell you something. If you get a guy, like if you get a guy, for me, a guy, because I'm heterosexual, and he has like the right pair of lips where he don't have the side smile. I don't like the side smile because that tells me
you
a
know,
lot.
like the
I don't like side smiles. Side smiles tell me a little bit too sneaky. All right.
say small lips.
No, I don't like small lips. No, 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 no. I want
Mm-mm.
the lips that are just they have the right smile. When you
Plump.
smile, a little bit of teeth come out, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I could trust that.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
nice, like it really brightens up your face. Like as soon as you smile, it just
Mm-hmm.
brightens up your face. That's the kind of like lips I like, and they have to be pink. I like pink lips. So there you go.
Okay.
Hence why I'm wearing pink today.
I was about to say, you took the words out of my mouth.
You don't like my lipstick? I
But
try to get
you
close to my
wear what
lips
you want,
color,
like.
but whatever.
Hmm?
Go on.
That's why when I first saw you, I was like, wait, something is going on.
I
But
know
then I
what I
realized you
because
have
normally
the
I darken.
fleshlight
Normally,
lipstick
what I do is I darken my lips, right, to make it look more natural.
to stand out. Yeah.
Yeah, but my lip this goes with a lot with my lip color, so I could do like and there it is still there because it's my lip color,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then you tell
Maybe,
me my lips
maybe,
look like it's
maybe one
swollen.
day we might do a show on makeup.
Ooh,
Maybe we do a show
I
on
like that.
makeup.
Fenty.
I was about to listen. I was about to say,
I
let's
only
get
use
that
two. I
Fenty
only
on and
use
do a show
two.
on
I only
makeup.
use on my face. I only use Fenty and MAC. That's it. MAC is the eyeshadows and
Hmm.
stuff, but the makeup is all Fenty.
There's one that I use, Black Up.
Black up. I used to use black up before, but
Black Up.
I found that it just had certain colors that weren't just not for me. I
Mm-hmm.
look ashy
Mm-hmm.
after,
Yeah.
so oops, I shouldn't say that.
If
It's a
whenever you see me
great
in the purple
cosmet
one, it's Black Up.
cosmetics. Don't sue me.
Black Up. Whenever you see me in purple, that's
Yeah,
Black
it
Up.
didn't do well on my skin. But Fenty, I
Mm-hmm.
mix Fenty and MAC together a lot, and it gives me
Yeah,
the
I
right
have, I'm
tone.
on my Mac at the
Yeah.
moment.
So right, you see how you see
Fenty, I like
my
her
face and
lipstick.
my chest are the same because I mixed
Mm-hmm.
the Fenty and the
It's the
MAC
Mac.
together. A little bit of MAC
Okay.
for the moisture and then the Fenty for the color, and there it is. Anyways, back to
Okay,
this.
that's our little snippet
Yep,
on Hillary's DIY makeup.
that's
Thank you for that, Hillary.
right.
She will let you know in the comments. Well, you can ask her, and she will let you know where you can buy Fenty and MAC
Oh, they know where you can get
in
Fenty, girl.
Canada. That is
They know where they can get Fenty and MAC. Same place.
okay. This next one, number 7. Oh gosh, nylon fetish. I guess this is where the clothing comes in,
My dog's trying to break into the room.
and it has
Yeah,
what?
go on.
Yes,
Hmm.
shoes,
Hmm.
shoes and underwear is one. So I guess that's where I'm not sure about the nylon though and shoes. For men mostly,
Some men
this
like to see women in
fetish.
nylons or to see them take it off.
So nylon will come in as those fishnet stockings, like.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fishnet stockings and the tennis skirts and the pumps, the
Hmm.
high what do you call the high heels.
Yeah.
Okay, the heels turn on lots of guys. If a pretty good shoe done by a man turns on some women, the
Hmm.
idea of having sex with nothing on except shoes or heels,
Yeah.
it is
You
arousing
remember
to
that
them.
movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger when the lady was what's her name? The actress that plays in um Mike Myers Halloween. Something
Mm-mm.
Curtis. Jamie Curtis.
Curves?
Jamie Curtis was his wife, and
Okay.
he was like turned on because she was wearing the nylons and the shoes, and he just wanted her to dance in the nylons and the shoes. But a lot of guys like
Okay.
nylons. They like to see the women in nylons. They like to see it take it off though.
Action. Moving on. Underwear is another one.
Mm-hmm.
It's also common. It's also common one as the most perverted, as sometimes obsessed men are caught scooping up underwear from laundry lines just to satisfy their fetish. You know,
You know what remind me of
some
that whole
men
situation right
some
there?
men like to buy underwear for their ladies.
Yes, for themselves. They're not
You got me
no
stomach.
for themselves. Even if they're heterosexual, there's some guys that like wearing underwear or like to buy it just to have it or whatever.
It's more comfortable.
No, it's a sexual fetish. Like there's that's it. Like it's a sexual thing.
So
for
they're
them.
just buying it, not
Buy
necessarily
it, yeah,
wearing it.
and they put it on themselves or just to have it or to hold it or to smell it or whatever. That's their turn on.
Okay.
You know.
They
Well, you
say
remember
there's
that
some
crazy stuff,
unusual and weird
and
ones.
for these people out there that are guilty of what I'm about to say, please, for the life of God, stop walking around with a camera or a mirror or whatever, trying to look up women's dresses for underwears. Go and buy one from the store and take a
Listen,
picture.
these people, that's not something
all
that goes on still.
Yeah, of course. What are you talking about, girl? Of course.
I know what we know. We at school, we do a lot of crazy stuff. The guys just put
That's
a piece of
childish,
mirror,
but they got grown
put a
ass men
piece
out
of
here
mirror
doing that.
on their shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Put a piece of mirror on their shoes, or then you had those painted leather shoes. It's always got no shiny. Just go and stand by the girls.
But
So
they,
when
you
you're
know, they
young, you
got
do
grown
some
folk out
things,
here
yeah.
doing that nonsense, right?
What's that?
They have grown men out here doing that.
That's when your fetish becomes
You're gonna get you arrested or knocked
from the beginning.
out.
No, in the
He
beginning
can either get you
when
arrested or something gonna happen.
no, in the beginning when I spoke about the law, once your fetish doesn't cause destruction or embarrassment or cause you to break the law, that's where that number 7 comes in.
Try that with me.
And they say that this one goes hand
I'm
in hand
responsible.
with foot fetishes. The nylon fetish, you guessed it. Someone needs to wear nylons to feel arousal. Some weird
What's
things that we
play?
think to
What's
research.
breathe play? Breath play? What is that?
Breath play.
Yeah. What's
Okay, breath play. Okay, I think this one, when people are
holding your breath. Oh, they like to see people hold their breath.
when they pass out.
Oh.
Right, when they pass out. So that's the excitement for them.
It's a little bit different than the choking one, but this one is more of them
holding your own breath
and and controlling and choosing not to breathe.
There was some crazy, what would you call it, a fad. There was some crazy thing that was going on. You see that they have that water thing when you throw a whole bucket when you throw a bucket of ice water on yourself.
That was for a campaign.
Some people were doing that to raise money.
That was actually for a cause. That's what that's.
But some people started doing it just because. And then soon after that, the other one was holding your breath. Hold your breath till you pass out. I don't think there was to my knowledge, there was no sexual activity for that one. People just holding your breath till they pass out. Okay. What's happening?
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Okay. This next one is BDSM. Now that's an acronym for several different aspects of the kinky community.
I know the B's for bondage.
Powell, you can Google this Dr. Powell because he seems to be popping up in a lot of the information that Cosmopolitan has published actually here.
So
the B and the D are for bondage and discipline.
Submission and
domination. The D and the S is for domination and submission. This is similar to the sadist. The sadist is coming up. And what's the name of the film again? 50 Shades of
Grey.
50 Shades
I
of
never
Grey.
seen. Yeah, I will never watch.
50 Shades of Grey.
That show.
Mm-hmm.
whatever it's called.
So that's what the BDSM
I saw the parody to it, by
stands
the
for.
way. Sorry, I saw
You
the
saw
parody
the
to it. The parody to
okay.
it with the Wayne brothers. You gotta watch it. It's funny. Anyways, go on.
If you want to know about movies, Auxiliary.
Don't ask me about the
I'm telling
movies.
you.
I
If
see
you want
movies.
to know about
Movies see
movies or
me.
shows,
Let me tell you something. This is what Teresa's talking about. So I record everything and then I don't watch it. If I do watch it, I watch the credits and the end at the beginning. Cause I fall asleep. I'll be the worst date.
Auxiliary about the beginning of the movie
I maybe I'm the good date because I go sleep.
and maybe the end.
Yeah.
I'm like
yeah, I
it's
saw the whole
part
thing.
of the credits, and she will tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Did I skip one? Oh, that
So
was
wait,
the
have you ever done
BDSM.
S&M? Have you ever done any or D, any of the D or any of the S? Have you ever done any of
The
that?
bondage and discipline?
Yeah, or even the
No.
bondage and nothing?
Mm-mm.
You've never been bonded? Okay.
Bondage need someone
No
tell you you have to do
dominations,
this.
no
Be like,
submissions?
I don't know if I'll let you tell you one hand, but one hand and the feet gotta be
Teresa
free.
got something else the other.
I don't know.
She's like,
I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna
You
keep
can
these 5
simply-
fingers just in
You
case I
can
need
simply
them.
tell me. You can simply tell me, keep my hands up, but you ain't not. You ain't tying. You ain't tying my hands.
She's like,
I can
nope.
be disciplined enough.
Nope.
I can be disciplined enough to keep my hands up.
Nope.
But you ain't tying me. Sorry, you ain't tying me.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
Oh.
She's like, nope.
Scenes and scenes play. A scene is a term for the time period in which the kinky plays goes on.
Mhm.
While you might rather to be, why might you, oh, gosh, while you might refer to a night of sex is simply a hookup. Those within the kink community, the fetish community, often refer to planned time with partners in which they are engaged in shared kinks as scenes. Now, this is what I call orgy.
Yes.
And there's a lot of those private orgies that goes on.
Or swinging. There's also swinging as well. There's another form of orgy.
Swing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Swap
this
by
is
swap.
where this scene and scene play comes in. So you
Yeah.
have 5 minutes here at this. Oh gosh, yeah, that 5 minutes.
How do you know it's 5 minutes?
I'm just calling times. But if you're in a gathering
I'm joking.
and it's 10 persons or so,
Mm-hmm.
how much more time you want in 5 minutes? And you gotta go through 10 people.
You know a lot of details, huh?
You gotta detox after you pass the first person though.
Oh God.
Detox, no. That ain't for me. That ain't for me.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, you're having too much fun with this.
I'm laughing over
The
here.
next one, I think this one also ties in what we read before, the screenplay and the BDSM.
Mm-hmm.
Dominant and submissive. The picture 50 Shades of Grey is more of the dominant and submissive.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to watch that picture. The way
I'm
how
not
it
gonna
starts
watch
out
it.
is like this, but afterwards, and the thing is, older persons who got him into it, the older persons, the older woman is who got the guy into it.
Okay.
But in the end, you just gotta watch it.
It's not gonna happen though.
A dominant is someone who obviously enjoys dominating their partner through various kinky activities. They can be physical, again, like choking, or mental, the name calling, like calling someone name. Call me sensitive, but I can't deal with that name calling thing.
I know, and it says submissive
I
partners.
can't deal with the name calling.
They enjoy being dominant, being the one who can tied up, slap, and I'll spit on you.
Spit on.
I don't know. They say they like to be humiliated, so I don't know.
Listen,
that's different.
Don't hit me too hard, even if I'm.
She might punch back.
Skylarking.
Tell them what skylarking means, Teresa.
Like playing.
That's a British terminology.
Skylarking. Huh?
That's a British terminology. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if we're skylarking, playing, messing around, joking around, pillow fighting, you see when I get hit too hard, I'm done. Stop. Stop.
You know,
And when
your
I
story
say
just came in my
stop,
head. I just had a story from you in my head. I'm dying right now.
when I say stop, because you be playing, and then you tell the person stop, you get hit too hard. But in the moment, they're not hearing what you're saying, they're still going on to play, to continue playing, or the pillow might be in the swing for you to get the next hit. So when I say stop, I'm stopping and I'm moving away from that. Let me call it arena, that ring.
Teresa's ready to hurt
Because
somebody.
when I finish, when
Girl.
you finish, don't come back to do it again. I get hit too hard, I'm done.
I got my
That's
bond
it.
money ready for you, we know.
You what?
Bond money. Yeah,
I bond money. You know what I'm saying that. No, but if you are supposed to be doing something that you're supposed to enjoy, and you're
Well,
playing.
obviously, I think both partners have to agree on this when it comes to that, and hopefully they had a conversation prior to all of this about what turns them on and what they really like. Because if they don't, they're gonna have one big heck of a surprise when you
No,
knock
but
them out.
it can be. No, what I'm saying is,
They'd be like, "I thought she was enjoying
I would
herself."
like it, you would like it, and we're playing.
Yeah.
But you might swing, playing, being playful, and might get hit too hard.
And you knock them
But
out,
by
huh?
the time that happens, I'm like, okay, I get hit too hard, stop. But by the time I say stop, or I already get the blow or the hit, the other swing of the pillow or pull of the leg or hand or whatever might be coming. So you might give way to that one after what you just said stop. So when I say stop, I'm looking to get up and move from there because I'm removing myself from the playpen, basically.
In other words, Teresa has knocked the person out. And now she's fleeing from the scene.
I am removing myself from the playpen.
Now she's fleeing the scene, people. She's fleeing the scene.
You know, when the game comes up, game over.
Yeah.
When you lose, I consider I just lost. So game over. I'm removing myself. Let me get accustomed. Well, I should say accustomed.
Oh God, we're gonna run out of time, girl.
What's the next word?
Let's get two more in before we run out of time. Okay.
Let me move myself away from that situation.
Yes.
Okay. What we should say? Should we go with number 14?
Let's go with number 13.
Number
actually,
13.
Yeah, number 13 and number 14. Those two.
Sadism and machoism. So in this, we have the navel fetishism and we have the body piercings. We know what the body piercings are. So the navel one is another kind.
So it's basically pain for pleasure, right? It's pain for pleasure. Pain
the
for
body
pleasure.
piercing, yeah. But the navel one, it's a primary. I think that should be focused. Primary focus for sexual desire of making the navel equal to the partner. That's a kind of weird one, though.
It's not weird. It's not weird, Teresa. It's different.
Unusual, let's just say.
Different.
A sadist is someone who derives sexual. I'm reading, but you're dying with laugh.
I am. I'm having a good time.
The sadist is someone who consensually derives sexual pleasures out of inflicting physical pain. A sadist is someone who consensually. So don't go and play. Don't play you giving consent to whether it's male or female, giving consent to this and then go and getting somebody who's in trouble after you say, hey, I ain't doing this anymore. Or I'm done. Right? So don't go trying it. You consented to it. It's like me and fighting or whatever you want to call it. So when I say I'm done, you walk away from that. So this year, sadist is a person who consensually devises sexual pleasure of inflicting physical pain or psychological humiliation on their partner.
Yeah.
Someone who identifies as a masochist. Masochist is someone who derives sexual pleasure of receiving pain or humiliation. Okay. If it feels similar to the dominant and submissive dynamic, That's because it is. But not all dominant identifies as sadist, has the same goals for submissive and matrices.
And let's do the last one: the golden shower and the piss
Golden
play.
showers, oh my
a
gosh.
certain
Golden
a
showers
certain celebrity got in
and
trouble for a
piss
lot of that.
play.
I ain't say
Oh
who that
gosh.
is. We all know who that was.
We read a disclaimer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Golden showers are a form of piss play, which, yes, in any
Golden
play
showers.
involving urine. Golden showers specifically refer to peeing on your partner. Don't let me discourage people or encourage people. Let me just read this again. Golden showers specifically refer to peeing on a partner. As Glover explains, Glover explaining golden showers and being read by Risa on Hot Tea with Pleasures. That is why we do research. And if you want more information on that, you can check the Cosmopolitan and check out Glover. They don't give a surname, but I don't think there's much people with that name, so you will find them.
Oh, okay.
So beyond your golden showers, it's also known as urophilia.
And piss play.
And beyond that, it can include peeing on or in different body parts. Oh my goodness. Oh, clothes wetting or making a partner only pee as part of the scene play.
Let's wrap it up because we got 9 minutes.
There's another one. Oh, aftercare. Aftercare isn't technically a kink, but it's another word that anyone engaging in kinky part, kinky play needs to know. It's basically a fancy word for checking in with one another after a scene. Make sure all parties feel comfortable and happy. Yep. So we will close on that one. So
perfect.
That is fetishism for today.
So basically what it means, you let something that turns you on, and it just, that seeing that is it's like a stigma, right? Something that turns you on, it turns you on, you see it has that flash in your brain.
It could be smell,
and
color,
right, it could be anything. It could be smell,
behaviors.
It could be an object, it could be a feeling, whatever, that particular item that once you are see that or feel it or whatever, it becomes like a stamina, and it makes you react sexually and turns you on. So arousal. But always tell your partner, get consent, and make sure that both of you are on the same playing field, because if one person is not, then it might become another situation. And
that is important.
With
consensual.
Okay, that's great, Teresa. Awesome. Check you out. You know, so that's it.
You can end that's it from us, people. We don't know as yet which topic we're gonna come with next week, but I can guarantee you it'll be something juicy and exciting.
Always. So for me here in Ontario, Canada.
And I'm Teresa here in the beautiful island of Barbados.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you for tuning in to Hot Tea with Pleasures every Saturday. We will be bringing to you our lubricant soon. We're still on our lubricant, so don't think that we have forgotten or we put it aside. Here, there you go. And I have mine right here as well.
Got the sample.
Sorry for my exit, but I'm back.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. We will see
Thank you again for tuning in. Yep. And we will see you next Saturday. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Always. Keep it lubricated,
Bye.
Baby. Bye. Bye, Teresa.
Bye, Hillary.
They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. and I don't feel no shame. It's a mood you lack, I go crazy. Nah, I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. Took